Damn, what am I doing, yo? I'm Mr. CTV. What the heck am I saying? Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Mr. Create the Vibes. You know what I'm saying. That stands for Mr. CTV. And don't you forget that Z. You heard? We're here to create energy. We're here to deliver the things you guys don't see behind the scenes, the work, the effort, the journey, the heart, the tears, the pain, the suffering. Not so much suffering because, we don't really want to show all that, but definitely when we get in it, because people love the story of success. With that being said, I gotcha. But what I'm going to tell y'all real quick is a little bit about myself. What I do is I deliver good energy. What I deliver is the best that I can deliver is my ready, my talent, my gift, the power I hold, the one God gave me. And it's just being there, showing up, supporting, shedding light on those who need support on the things that they got going on. Not even just that, guys, but I also have talent. God gave me this ability to dance. So with that being said, it brought it all together, and I was able to shed some journeys in this that I'm about to start sharing with you guys. So stay tuned in. I gotcha. And you know what? For some reason, I really want to show you guys this power. I gotcha. Hold on, I think I'm creating a vibe. You know what? Let's turn the lights on in the room.
Yo, what the hell?
Hey, yo, my guy. Yo, you guys don't know this, but this is my guy right here. But I had to show everybody to the world my power real quick. I create vibes, baby. This man's a vibe. Yo, what you doing before you got here?
Hey, yo, bro, I was just about to step on stage. Like, what the hell did you bring me here for?
Good question. Bro, I just got everybody here tuned in. This is the world you're talking to right now, right? So we're about to tell them this journey that somewhere along the journey of mine, we found each other. And somehow, some way, the journey continues. Yo, let's tap in a little bit. Yo, who are you? Let these people know what's up.
Hold on, you just said the world? Man, I was just about to
Yes,
step
sir.
on stage. But you know what? I'll reimburse them people their tickets back. Don't worry about it. This is more important. We're talking to the world here? All right,
The world.
So let's create the vibe. You're talking about let's create the vibe, so let's create the vibe for these people. What's up, man? Let's talk. Let's go back again.
Yeah, so little do y'all know, I met this man a couple years back. You heard, we ended up creating some vibes, creating some projects. They weren't even my projects, they were actually his projects. So it was honestly pretty cool that he invited me onto the journey. And when I tell you, it was crazy then. So, real quick, before we even go further in the journey, yo, bro, real quick, when we was tapping in into the dance, when I was dancing and you was doing the music, how did that go for you? How was that? How was that going for you? How did you do what you was doing over there? Because I really believed in what you had going on, and you believed it too, which made me believe in you. So now I gotta show everybody how to believe in themselves real
Right.
quick. So
Right.
let's tap in a little bit about that.
First and foremost, what's up, chat world? It's your boy, the Real Vinci. You know what I mean? You can search me up on all platforms just like that. The Real Vinci, THE, not DA. You heard? But yeah, man. Honestly, I'm a very big inspirational person. I'm a big motivator. I'm very into life, and your energy gravitates around the world, and I pull people like that towards me, and I want to keep people like that towards me with good energy. So that's why I even gave an invitation out to you, because you were moving, and your movement didn't go unnoticed. And I look at people that are moving and are inspired to actually work. There's a lot of people that are inspired, but they don't put the work in. And when I see people trying to put the work in, I'm all for it, and I try to help because I have help along the way. You need help along the way. You're nothing without help. You could do a lot of things by yourself, but somewhere down the line, you're going to need help because you don't have all the answers. We don't. We're not perfect, and we need to stop acting like that. You know what I'm saying? You teach yourself, you learn, and you grow. That being said, your movement was what I wanted. People who want to shine and be better, not greater. You have to learn how to follow before you can lead. And you guys were setting examples out there on, I can work with this person, I can work with that person, I can work with this person, I can work with that person, and show everybody the same type of love, the same type of choreography. We're going to give y'all the best show, the best performance. And you guys did that. I've seen you in many places. So why not gravitate towards people that are working everywhere and spreading the love everywhere instead of just keeping it to themselves and not trying to show no type of love nowhere. So it makes a difference, at least for me. Now, I'm an artist, I'm an executive assistant right now, I'm a content creator, and I'm a cameraman. So I do a lot of things, I dibble and dabble, we grind, we hustle. In order to make it in this world, you got to learn multiple things in life. You can't just base it off of one. So, not to throw it off too much on the subject, but the dance world is part of the music world. You can't have music without dance. You can't dance without music. So they coexist and they combine together. They mix very well. And we mix very well because we're positive. It's nothing but great energy. And once the world grabs onto that, once y'all notice the movements, once y'all see what we doing, how we do it, when we do it, listen, man, there's no way y'all not gonna gravitate towards us, towards positivity, towards movement. We create vibes. Forget a setting. We create the vibe. He said it himself. Y'all don't know who he is, but y'all gonna find out. This journey is long. It's also great. And I'm glad I'm here because we about to show y'all a lot more. You know what I'm saying? We're not done. But
Shit. You already heard the man himself. This is the real Vinci. You feel me? This is my guy right here once again. Real quick, you touched based on something real quick. You said, something about work, people who ain't putting in the work, and one thing I've noticed about this man right here is the vibe that he creates is a real good work ethic vibe. You know what I'm saying? There's a real good energy where you're gonna progress in whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. Just try the vibes. All I can say is try the vibes, and you can see it for yourself.
consistency is everything.
You
man.
feel me? Consistency is everything. So real quick, from the time we've met, we've created a quick project there. We was able to get on stage and you was able to do your thing. The show was amazing, by the way. It was actually one of the best performances that night, and that's all I can
Appreciate you.
say. Uh, you got also great music. You got also other things going on. Now, tell me about this growth, this work that you do, this new era of yourself right now, where you're at, where you are a executive assistant. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, correct. I'm an executive assistant to U Day and Our Mind Entertainment. Shout out to the guy, man, himself. He's a very great executive. He's very powerful, very motivational, and he's a great teacher. He's the master. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, like I was mentioning earlier, you got to learn how to follow before you can lead, and you got to remain coachable. So, I'm an executive assistant to that record label company right now, and it's great, man. I get another side of not just being an artist. I get another side of seeing what the other side entails of, being behind the curtains, seeing what goes on backstage. Like it's a very great, powerful experience, and it didn't humble me. It just made me more hungrier. I hate when people say humble because it's like you're basically saying you're comfortable where you're at. And I don't know about a lot of people, but this is a purpose that I'm pretty sure this conversation was for, is that you can't be humble, you got to be hungry. So if you're hungry and you want more, guess what's going to happen? More is going to come. If you're comfortable and you're fine with the less that you have, you might just get a little less because you're fine with it. So that being said, I took a position on being an executive assistant because I remained coachable and I'm being shown things that I never knew about. And, I don't care if we're 60 years old, 70 years old, you learn something new every day. So I just learned that there's more to life in every aspect of it, every business, every project. There's more to it. We're not just building a project, putting it, laying it down, and walking away. We're still adding more to the projects. So even you're adding more to this conversation. You're adding more by bringing me here and showing the world, the chat world, what we do.
We create the vibes. This is what I'm telling you guys. But real quick, I want you guys to know one more thing about this man. You know, most of y'all gonna be like, it's whatever. But a lot of you are gonna actually be shocked and surprised. Cause I was shocked and surprised when I saw the evolution. Like I said, this man has worked very hard. It's one of the things that inspire me to kind of continue working hard on the things I'm doing as well. But he did one thing that I consider this the most magical thing I've ever seen. You guys don't know, but this man actually had a weight journey. You know what I'm saying? He actually this transition of a person you see here is actually brand new. This is a brand new refresh version of the real Vinci right here. You know what? Tell us a little bit about that, my brother, because that right there, if I can say it, yeah, we got music and all that, but that right there is the most inspiring thing one can do because you're adding life to yourself. And there's nothing better than having self love and all that good stuff for yourself. So, yo, tell these people real quick a little bit about that.
Well, listen, man, in 2023, not to brag, but I got hit by a truck. Could have lost my life. And I'm grateful and thankful to be here and have a second chance in life. Fight harder.
Amen. You heard?
I was in the bed, hospital bed. Couldn't walk for 6 months. I weighed 230 pounds. Um, I had to change my life. God gave me a second chance to be more powerful than I was before. So I took that sign and I went and lost 100 pounds. So I'm damn near 140 pounds right now. And I feel great. I feel amazing. I became a vegan. I don't eat meat anymore. Um, I just changed my life completely for me. I'm on a health journey forever. It's long. You don't just pick something up, try it out, and put it down 2 minutes later. You need to be consistent um, and show yourself what it is to be mentally powerful because everything is a mental fight. Everything. Not no mental illness, it's a mental fight. You got to be willing to tell yourself no, and you got to be willing to tell yourself go. That's just how I see it. So right now, my health journey is one of the strongest things that I've done. And just to clear it up, becoming a vegan is not just giving up meat. Becoming a vegan is like giving up a lot of things that, chemicals in your body, just anything, like just cleansing and clearing yourself completely. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36 years old, and a lot of people don't even believe that I'm 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? They say I look a lot younger. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. That's because I keep myself like that. I'm building myself stronger. And everybody could do it because with your mind, you could do anything. And you got to believe that.
Real quick. Yo, did I see pictures of you at the BET Awards?
Absolutely.
Yo, I don't know about y'all, but that's a vibe right there. Hold up, hold up. Before we go anywhere and let this man go and do his thing, let's tap real quick on that vibe. BET Award experience. How was that, real quick?
It was amazing, man. And going back to what I just said, as long as you believe in yourself, you know you could do anything, you could make it. You know what I mean? To achieve uh, your goals in life is like the ultimate experience. And once you get there, uh, you're gonna want more. And like don't be humble, be hungry. And it was great. I was at the BET Media House and all with all the celebrities, all the stars, and it was great. It was something that magical, like you've never seen before. And once you get there, trust me, you're gonna want the ultimate success for yourself. And that's where I'm at with it right now. Because once I got there, I knew I could get everywhere else. And like I said, this journey is long. And if y'all stay tuned and see where we go to the end, I'm grateful and thankful for everybody that follows and stay tuned. But we will continue to create vibes.
You heard it. Yo, real quick, are you going to the BET Awards again this year? Are we going to see you there again this year?
June 28th, baby, 2026, Hollywood, California, at the Peacock Theater. I'll see y'all there. BT Awards, you heard. Don't forget the name, man. It's the RealVinci, Our Mind Entertainment. With our mind, you could do anything. Mr. CTV. Don't forget the Z.
Don't forget the Z.
Creating the vibes, no matter where we fly. You heard?
No matter where we go. But real quick, y'all, I'm gonna take you back, bro. It is great to have you here.
Nah,
like I
appreciate
said,
it, man.
world, y'all gonna see these vibes, y'all gonna get this energy, y'all gonna see this journey. When I tell you there's a lot of stories that are gonna be unfolding, just continue coming in and spending some time with us.
Facts.
I got y'all. We gonna create a vibe. All right. So I'm gonna send this man out. Yo, lights out.